Hello, everybody and everyone out in the world. My name is Terry Most, and welcome to my next video of Surprise and Wonder, or as I like to call it, Honey, Sweet as Can Be. Now, I know you're thinking, what does that mean? Well, we're going to get to that right now. Unfortunately, I did have a question about, because it is the big buzz right now, but if any of you had seen the new Sound of Freedom movie yet, because it's been making buzz, it's making sound. I gave my uh, review on it and all that stuff. Um, but I just figured I'd ask to see if anyone has or hasn't, and if you have, leave it in the comment and talk about like what your thoughts were on it, and did you enjoy it? Have you seen it again? I've seen it twice already, so I guess that makes me a twicer, whatever that name is for a movie. But uh, sorry. Back to things it is. The reason why I call it Honey Sweet as Bee because I wanted to ask about, have any of you ever had honeycomb? And I'm not talking like like a bar of soap or a candle or something like that, but I'm talking actual honeycomb. And let me give you an idea of it. So this is an actual bar of honeycomb, and you can see I dug into it a little bit. So yeah. Oh, right. I should probably. So bara honeycomb is basically a chunk of the beehive taken, um, and it's natural wax and stuff. They say it's edible wax, but I don't need it. Um, only the honey. But anyway, I just wanted to ask about the make if you guys ever had any of this because this is pretty nice. I know there are honey sticks. There are uh, different flavors of honey. I know I saw a spicy one out there, which was I thought was which I thought was weird because who has spicy honey? That's I've seen like what was it? I saw honey with different flavors. I think it was like a blueberry honey and maybe a strawberry. It's very weird flavors, and I figured I'd talk a little about it because I don't know if I've ever seen anyone eat a honeycomb. Well, eat as in the sense is eat the honey but spit out the comb, or maybe eat the comb wax part. I don't because it's just once it loses its flavor of the honey, it's a more of like a piece of it just turns into a piece of gum that well piece of bad gum that's lost its flavor, which you know I find funny. That just the best way I can describe it is like the once the wax has lost all the honey bits to it, and it's just this crumpliness of it's this crumpliness of just wax and stuff. It's just like bad piece of gum, and I just spit it out and I don't go back to it. But this right here, I've enjoyed having because, or I've enjoyed eating a honeycomb because the matter of fact is that it's more. I feel it's more enjoyable than just a honey stick, right? Because this feels like you have a chunk of the hive and you can, you know, spit or swallow the wax, whichever you prefer. But I like it. It's not the honey is good for you in some sense. I've heard people talk about having if your throat's bad, they say having honey with like tea or honey with lemon, that sort of thing. And there are like cough drops, right? Cough drops are like the Ricola ones, whatever they are, that are sold that have honey in it. So uh, the um, truth of the matter is that, in essence, honey has a lot of uses. I'm not a bee farmer or whatever, so I don't know everything. But I figure, give me 1 second, because I gotta do typing and stuff. Okay, let me do typing. Oh, never mind. Just gotta put no. Oh gosh, dang it. Nope. Sorry, wrong thing. You try to type in one thing and it goes another way. Honey, give me, give me honey. There we go. So I'm using. gonna use Wikipedia. I know, right? Like using Wikipedia is kind of low on, but I figure I would share. Maybe not that, but we'll look at uses. Uses, modern uses. So it says here it has a history of being used as food, baking breads and other things. And then fermentation, which I'm thinking, yeah, mead, right? Mead is the honey wine. Alcohol used to a honey water. Oh, so it's honey water. Oh, okay. But it does have its uses in food. Oh, there's supposed to be other classification. Blah 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 blah. Grading, sugar profile. Medical use. Medical use. So, wounds and burns. Honey is a folk treatment for burns and other skin injuries. Preliminary evidence suggests that it aids in the healing of partial thickness burns 4 to 5 days faster than other dressing. That is pretty interesting. Uh, Infections treated with honey heal faster and with fewer adverse events than with antiseptic or gauze. Okay, now that's something right there. I did not know that. I didn't know. I'll have to try that out. It's topical antibiotic. Honey's antibacterial effects were first demonstrated by the Dutch. Oh, thank goodness the Dutch. Here's a cough. Kickoffs, a Cochrane review. Treating with systemic review included with blah blah blah. Cleve were better than dextrometh. Okay, that's a new one. Dextromethorphan. More dextromethorphan. Fan or fan, one or the other. Blah blah blah. Medication. Yeah, you can't. As they always say, you can't give honey to babies. I think it's like under a year old because of botulism. I'm not gonna do that. Honey is recommended as a temporary intervention. Button cell, esophagus. Used for controlling side effects of breach. Oh, well, that's interesting. But it just goes to show that that honey, in its own right, with its many uses, whether it be for the food part of it. Let me get up to it. Nope, that's wrong. Whether it be for the food part of it or the where were you? The medical part of it. Honey has been it's been used for a long time, very long time, and even though I don't always eat it for the health benefits, maybe for the cough stuff, but I enjoy eating it all the same. I usually like it on a piece of toast, or there was this one time I tried it on pancakes. I know people put maple syrup on the pancakes, but I tried honey on a pancake once. I'm like, well, that works. So I haven't tried it recently because I have health issues, so I have to kind of eat different foods. But I mean, eating honey on its own accord is a good treat, and it's also, and if you think about honey, right? If you think about honey compared to ice cream, it's a better dessert in the sense of, you know, the what is it, custard ice cream or the very high fat sort of ice cream and all that stuff. But anyway, I think I just talk about that a little bit and show that off because I got this I got this sometime last week at like one of those petting zoo farm places, and they had a bunch of these. This is like $16, so hooray me, right? Now $16 on a small square. But I enjoy all the same. I don't know how you guys enjoy honey, how uh, you use it. You have you ever tried using it for a medical other than a cough, of course? Have you ever tried using it in like tea or additives, anything? Have you baked with it? Have you done this or that? I just think how something that's so simple, well, maybe not simple, but something that seems so simple is used on a wide, varied of bases, sort of like salt, but salt's just taking one corner of the flavors of the tongue, and that talk about that some other time. But anyway, I know it wasn't informativeness of Bill Nye the Science Guy or whatever. I know it's not something that's really exciting or whatnot, but I bought it last week. I'd figured ask and share about it and see if you use honey for other uses as well. And uh, and it just probably just sounds boring all the same. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave a comment, like it, describe it, write a poem about it, a ballad even if you want to. I'll let you do that, write a ballad. And give a follow, you know? Maybe there'll be something along the way you'll like to see and I may bring it up. Or maybe there's something you want to see and maybe we can talk about it. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I feel like a game show host. And for the next door, door 1, door 2, door 3, yeah, woo, 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 woo. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff that every YouTuber talks about, because obviously it's kind of quiet and desert-like when there's no one talking. It's like, echo, 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 echo. I can't hear anyone. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, right. It's 7:30 at the time of, well, actually 7:28, but I digress. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys enjoy your day tomorrow, and that you never forget that tomorrow can be gone, and, waking up is a gift. And as much as I forget it, I appreciate it all the same. Have a great day, great days. Love you all.